Good morning, Jonathan, JD Rarities. So I just want to show you some of the coins I bought in this collection and give you a little lesson on coin collecting. Very, very simple, very, very easy. It's like anything. Once you understand the fundamentals of something, you can replicate it over and over and over again. And there's a certain way to buy coins that's going to do well for you over the long term. Fundamentals. If you learn how to dribble and dribble with your head up when you're playing basketball, and you know the form of how to take a shot, you know how to shoot free throws, you have good stamina, you can play basketball, and you can make small improvements over time. Coin collecting is very easy. That's why I like it. It's one of those markets that doesn't have 1,000 things going on at the same time. All of these coins are unique for a couple of reasons, but the core one is that there's very few in population of these that exist, and they're 100 plus years old. They're not going to make any more of them. You might find one or two in somebody's basement somewhere. It might get graded the same grade, but that's an increase in the population of one or two. It's not going to make any difference. And you're talking about coins here that have populations in existence of 40 pieces, 100 pieces, 250 pieces in the world, many of which, since people who collect coins hold on to them and pass them on, are taken off the market. So if there's 50 of something, you can bet to a pretty decent extent that there might be 20 of them that are out and around and available for purchase. The other 30 are in a collection somewhere. These are high grade coins. These are condition rarities. They're rare because of the condition they're in. And just to put it in perspective, I'm talking about populations of 50 coins, 100 coins, 200 coins, 400 coins, even 500 or 1,000 coins that exist that are this old in this condition in the world. Right now, the premiums on gold eagles, current gold eagles, are going up. And it's because they only made about 30,000 of them at the mint in the month of June. Not in total, in the month of June. And just to put in perspective, that's obviously, it's a small amount, but 30,000 is a lot. And that's just for 1 month. I'm not talking about 100 of these per month or anything like that. This is how many exist, period. Can you understand why these go up in value over time? Well, how do we take that a step further? A lot of these coins, how do we narrow it down to the highest degree of certainty that these coins are going to go up in value? You see these stickers here? You want coins that have character, coins that have their original skin. Why? An old Mustang is great when everything is fully original and it's still damn near perfect. Those are the ones that are going to sell for the most money. Are the ones that are treated and the ones that are adjusted, new engine, new this, new that, not everything fully stock and fully original, still worth money? Are they worth money? Sure they are, but not as much as the coins that have original skin to them. These coins have more character. People want the tried and true original when it comes to coins. These are your fundamentals. Very high grade, low population, original coins. And you want to buy them with a margin of safety. What do I mean by that? If I have a coin that is original, it is the type of coin that has sold for premiums for years, track record, very important, track record. And I can pay cheaper for that coin than what it's going for on the market. Now, you are in the highest degree of certainty that you're not going to, say, take a loss on that coin. Now, understand something, okay? When you buy gold, you're buying it to preserve your wealth. You're buying coins to preserve your wealth too, to make sure, really, if you're buying correctly, that you're never broke. However, there are times when you can turn around and sell a coin. I had a customer bought a coin for $9,000 2 years ago, and I said, with what's happening, just with our customers alone and the demand for these coins, I can say to a very, very, very high extent, I'm going to be able to sell this coin for you for more later on, because I'm not going to be able to find it again. I think you're going to be one of the only owners of that coin. And we sold it for $15,000. He made $6,000 on a $9,000 purchase. So he made like 66%. That's unbelievable. And he wanted to do that deal. He could have very easily held on to the coin and he would get more for it even later on. But his circumstances wanted to sell it. So these coins are meant to appreciate over time, but if I sell it to you for cheap, because if I buy a coin that's worth $2,500 and I pay $1,000 or $1,200 because I made a good deal, I solved a problem for somebody, or they bought it very cheap 30 years ago, right? Well, I'll sell it to you and I'll make 10 or 15 or 20% on my money, depending on the rarity and the difficulty that it takes to find that coin. And still, you're coming in below the current market price. And if that's a coin with character, with original skin and detail, and it's rare in population, and it's an area of the market like peace dollars or Morgans, where a lot of people play, there's a lot of liquidity, those coins are going to continue to go up in value. And now you have options. Sell the coin later on or hold on to it and let it appreciate further. And that's how I involve customers in the rare coin business. Doing it that way, we build hundreds of collections that have a tremendous value. Last thing, I used to sell $20 St. Gaudens gold, common dates, but it's a nice 1 ounce gold piece, largest gold coin ever minted, considered the most beautiful gold coin ever made. And I sold them in a straight grade, 64 or a 65. But those were big coins and they weren't circulated all that much. So there was thousands and thousands of them. Not millions, not tens of thousands, just thousands for that grade. Even still, it's known that coins like that are going to go up over time. When I worked for the company, I would sell the coins retail. The company I worked for back then, $2,500 is what you would pay. That's about what they're worth now. So since about 2017, those coins have made up for the markup that the customers paid. Had it been up to me, I would have sold those coins for a little bit less money back then. And then in a few short years, because coins are a 5 to 7 year hold, no doubt. In a few short years, sure enough, the customers that own those coins, that bought them at, I wish the price was $2,200, $2,300. I worked for a different company at the time. They had their pricing requirements and whatnot, but even still at the price they paid, it was a very healthy investment for them because now they have something that it's all blue sky ahead, and those gold coins will continue to get old and they'll continue to go up in value. My philosophy here is buy the collections myself with my own cash from people. I have resources all over the country. Dealers call me, retailers call me to do business. And I buy these collections and I buy them cheap, and then I pass the coins on to you for cheap. So if it's worth $2,500, maybe you can pay $1,500, and you always have that margin of safety. And if that coin has a 15-year track record, 20-year track record of going up every single year, you're in really good shape to go ahead and make the assumption that it will continue to do so. And if it has a bad year and comes down a little bit, well, if you own it for $1,500 and it's worth $2,500, you got 60% room there in that coin. And if you build a collection like that and you just tuck it away and let it sit, not call me every week and say, can you sell my collection? It doesn't work like that. I have to find people that want your coins. These are rare coins. People need specific dates and stuff like that. You don't buy it today and then go and sell it tomorrow. If you're in the game for that reason, don't do it. That's like buying gold today, 1 ounce gold online, bullion, ounce gold eagle, and then going and selling it tomorrow because you saw the gold price went up $80, $50, $40. That's more like, that's a good strong day in the market. You would still take a loss. If you're in a rush to sell for profit, you're still going to take a loss because you have to pay a premium when you buy that, and you only get a discount when you sell it. So even if gold goes up, you'll still take a loss when you go to sell that coin. And for that reason, you have to be willing to hold these coins for an extended period of time. If you buy stuff like this with a margin of safety and a track record, and low population that's not going to increase, you're in phenomenal shape. As you can tell, I bought a nice collection here. They're all certified coins. It's a cool coin. It's a high relief peace dollar. These coins are here at the office now for sale. You can call me and say, what do you have? Tell me about some of these coins, and I'll go over it with you. Because this video is getting long, but I just want to share with you some of these principles that I've been using to build these collections forever. I'll probably never sell my gold or sell my silver. If I see a massive price spike, just like if one of these coins is really needed by somebody and you can turn around and kick ass selling it, be my guest, do it. Do it. Aside from that, hold on to these and let them appreciate. These assets are made to get more valuable as they get older because they're rare, they're not coming back, and they're not making any more of them. Okay? And if I can get you in for cheaper, once again, than what they're going for currently, at a fair price, and they have a track record that you can rely on, and they're coins that are in demand, and they're original, they have these premium garnering aspects to them, like the CAC sticker here, or a really high grade, or a natural toning and color, you're in very, very good shape. To do what? Not become a millionaire on the beach, but have something that's going to keep up and beat inflation, be more stable and consistent, and make sure that you can go to sleep at night and be all right knowing that you'll never be without money if necessary to pay your bills and stuff like that. And you have a hell of a good time collecting. I wasn't interested in coins until I really immersed myself in the business. And then there's plenty of information that is intriguing and exciting, and I've enjoyed building some of these collections, in my opinion, more than some of these customers have. And that's a good place to be. That's a good representative to have. It means more to me than it does to a lot of the customers, and I treat these things with care. But I also have a process that I can replicate over and over and over again. So if you want to know how to go about doing this, to put aside 50 or 100,000 by collecting a good strong set of coins, ask me about it. Because when you find out that it's easier than I'm telling you it is, and it's more fun than you would have thought, you're going to have a great time working here, and you're going to have a great time working with the company, and a wonderful experience. And have something you can leave to the family along the way, which is the most important thing when all is said and done. Have a good day.